It's the 2K Sports pregame show.
NBA regular season opener for a couple of teams. Thank you all for tuning in. So happy you're here. I'm ecstatic that you're here. And I'm really happy that Kenny and Shaq are here too.
I miss you too, Ernie.
Thank you. Me too. For tonight's game, we'll be watching the Boston Celtics as they go up against the Cleveland Cavaliers at Quicken Loans Arena. For the Cavaliers, this is a team they played pretty well against last season, going 3-1. They'll look to keep that edge tonight. After a brisk offseason, it's finally upon us, fellas.
What's that?
Opening night.
Oh, tonight's opening night?
Hey,
oh, those are preseason games.
Shaq, your thoughts on how important it is for a team to get off to a fast start?
Well, early wins gives you confidence.
Oh, do they ever?
Makes you more intimidating to play against.
Does it ever?
I'm so excited. I miss you guys this summer.
Oh, I know. What have you been doing?
I'm happy to be here. I went to China about 59 times.
Yeah.
I went to Cancun 72 times.
If it's the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame, it can only mean one thing. Welcome to Cleveland, Ohio. This is Kevin Harlan, and by my side are analysts Greg Anthony and Doris Burke. From the sideline, we'll have the Hall of Famer David Aldridge. We'll be hearing from him in just a bit. Eastern Conference battles, always fun. This time it's the Cleveland Cavaliers intent on protecting home court. And guys, this is the first they're seeing of Boston. In a season ago, Clark, they won the matchup, winning 3 and losing just 1.
Yeah, but this is a team they faced and beat in the postseason a year ago.
And with pregame routines coming to an end, we're just about ready for our tip-off. First, though, let's get a report from the sideline and say hello to David Aldridge.
Well, Kevin, Channing Frye's floor spacing puts opposing bigs in a bind. Frye says big guys like to paint. I make them allergic to it. Their big guys want to help, but he can't. He's got to come to Fryland. Just sit out there with me. So it's a pick your poison kind of thing. Kevin, if there's one place I know you'll love, it's Fryland.
That's right, T.A. You and I both, maybe after the broadcast, you and I can swing over there for a bite. Opening night, regular season, Doris, every club in the league hoping to pile up early wins, but how important is it really to come out of the gate strong and have that look in your eye, that focus?
I think if you're a young team where the key parts and personnel are in their formative stages, this is critical to getting some...
Over Thompson, Boston again missing.
Boy, that's 0 for 3 in the early going, just a little out of sync.
LeBron passes to Thomas. Good, and the assist goes to LeBron.
Adds to an ability to drive it or shoot the 3.
Here's Irving. That's in for the first basket to get this game started. Dishes it to Morris. Irving against Thomas. And he gets it to go as they call the foul. He's on his way to the line.
You have to wonder just what is firing through his head while he tries to take down the team he came up with.
Offensive rebound. Count that bucket.
Amazing persistence from LeBron.
Against Irving. Horford with a screen on Thomas. From 15 feet away, uses the glass that time, and it's
hard to impact a shot from the mid-range when you're giving up that many inches as a defender.
Love outside. There's the triple. Offensive rebound. And Thompson kicks to LeBron. No one near Smith as he lets it go. Yes, and it's LeBron picking up. Smart puts the pick in for Irving. Nice 4 for 7 from the floor with that shot.
Well, he just keeps rolling right now. What a terrific quarter for him on the offensive end.
The drive by James and the dunk by LeBron.
Don't give LeBron James a lane to the hoop because he will be ruthless in.
And LeBron James last season playing in his 7th consecutive NBA Finals. Doris, a streak only surpassed by the great Bill Russell.
And for context, Kevin is always looking to fire as soon as he touches the ball. The D has to be more aware of that quick trigger.
Here's Irving. Down through the hoop it goes. That's his going down over the top. But instead, he'll shoot free throws.
LeBron James is consistent.
Game two. I mean, just non-stop.
Well, there's so much to like about Al Horford's game, right? He's a superb shooter. He's an excellent passer. Very high basketball.
Called for the foul.
Stop it. What can you do? James is so big and athletic that sometimes you have to foul him if you're on the defensive end.
Free throw good, James. And the Cavs over the last few seasons setting records. Been 2 shots coming up. Yours, who are some of the guys that surprise you with their toughness on a nightly basis in the NBA?
You know, you have to think historically, pound for game. He keeps his head moving, his eyes open so he can spot the open man.
Now here's James. 13 points in the game. An easy layup after coming off the pick. Rose attacking.
And a rare block shot from Morris. Anticipates the move and just times it out perfectly.
James. And the dunk by LeBron.
Oh, taking it to the rack with power.
Hammering down the... Boston's gone. Just 1 of 4 from three-point range here in the first. LeBron with the block.
Oh, you watch LeBron, not a prolific shot blocker, but when he wants to get it done, he is emphatic.
Shumpert gets a wide open look. And Fry kicks to Shumpert. A second chance effort. And James gets it to go on the assist by Shumpert.
Glass.
Tatum wide open. He fires one. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. Up in time. He knocks it down, but wait a minute. The officials are getting together. They may want to review this one. And indeed, they're going to look at it again. They need to be certain he beat the buzzer.
And now that we've gotten a chance to see it in slow-mo, I think the ruling has to be that he did not beat the buzzer with that shot.
And they're keeping the call as is. It was close, but he had not released it before the clock had expired.
Yeah, still better safe than sorry. I think they did the right thing to take another look at it. And if it's so close that you can't tell by the naked eye, might as well go to the slow-mo.
And so it's the Cleveland Cavaliers looking at a 13-point lead heading into the next quarter. A look at the field goal percentage numbers tells the story of what tough defense they're playing today. We've got more in store for you right after this. And of course, as we've always seen with LeBron James, it's not just about the numbers, but his tremendous leadership.
I put all the pressure on me to be better and come through for my teammates. This is the position I put myself in. It's the position I put our team in, and as the leader and the guy that goes out there and make things happen, that's the way it's going to be.
Here's Irving. 10 points for him. In the corner, Smart with it. Yes, and it's Irving picking up the assist.
Doing reasonably well on the basketball floor, just doesn't do anything great. Having said that, though, Tatum is one of those guys that I think improves the overall IQ of your team, and terrific size at his position.
In the corner, it's Hayward. And the Celtics hit again from deep.
Out of their last 5 makes, how about all 5 from long range?
On the wing, James. And LeBron throws it down.
The defense really doing their best to body LeBron James, but he is just a physical beast who cannot be contained.
Celtics trail by 12. Smart with the ball. He has 5. Irving for 3, and the Celtics hit again from deep. Shumpert, no good. For Boston, they've gone 8 of 14 in the second quarter on field goal attempts. In the corner, Irving with it. The basket good off the assist from Hayward. Irving dishes to Hayward. Again, the miss by Hayward. And Thompson, one of the most relentless rebounders in the NBA.
Well, this is the elite skill he brings to the...
84% success rate on his foul shots, so he was a guy they were always happy to see at the line.
LeBron kicks to Love. Thompson passes to James. That's in, coming off the assist from Thompson. LeBron.
And he still remains a factor on the boards because he's got terrific understanding of positioning and great lower body.
Rebound by the Celtics. Baines has got 3 rebounds now in this one. Hayward on the wing. Outside Irving. The basket good off the assist from Hayward. So it's Boston now. 9-point game.
Virtuoso ball handlers in NBA history. Kyrie Irving has got to rank at the top of that list. You know, his ability to dissect defenders, get into the lane, that is the foundation of his offensive game.
And in the first quarter, he was right now they are opening up a lot of chances inside as the defense has to respect them when they step up.
Right there showing up.
And Baines pulls it down. Baines has got 4 rebounds in this game. And for Rose in his offense, he isn't the same player he was, Doris, before his injuries, but so it's LeBron James making things happen for Cleveland. A grand total of 28 points for him in the game now. They have no answer for him defensively. And a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge, standing by courtside. David.
Thank you, Kevin. Coach, what have you liked about your team's performance so far?
I like our physicality. I thought we came out, started the game physical. That set the tone for us early.
Well, we'll see if they can keep it up, T. Lou. Thanks for your time. Back to you, Kevin.
All right, thank you, David. And folks, don't go away. After the break, we'll see you right back here for the start of quarter number 3.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
And welcome to halftime. Hey, what a fantastic time of the year. NBA season getting underway. Hey!
I'm excited. I am really excited. I am really excited, Ernie.
LeBron James had it going on in the first quarter. He ended up with 28 points, 7 rebounds, and 1 steal. What'd you think, Shaq, about Cleveland?
Well, it's what LeBron does. Overpowers you with his strength, overwhelms you with his athleticism, but more than that, he beats you down mentally. Very few guys in the history of the league can do the kinds of things we saw him do in the first half. But I used to do it. What? I didn't hear what you said, Ernie.
And over to Kenny. What did you think about Boston?
Well, the way I see it, they're losing this game because they're being out-rebounded. You can't give up this kind of differential and expect to remain competitive. So what do? You commit more guys to the glass, guards included. You make it a priority that if you do ultimately lose this game, it's not because you didn't rebound.
That about wraps it up. Time now for the second half of the game. We go to Kevin Harlan for the call.
As we return to look at the corner of Euclid and East 6th in downtown Cleveland, just a few blocks from our spot here at Quicken Loans Arena. And the third quarter about ready to get underway. What can you say, LeBron James? What an impressive effort today.
It's been about his ability to just lock down the opponent from a defensive standpoint. A lot of shots.
One of the elite talents in the NBA and operating at the highest level right now.
On its way from Irving for 2. Good, and Smart gets the assist. Irving's got 29 in the game.
Boy, the swagger, the confidence, all on display. He is in the zone right now, Kyrie.
Thompson, a screen on Hayward. Here's LeBron, and it's
a really good job shaking himself completely free from the defense.
LeBron against Hayward. And finished off by LeBron.
Yeah, guys, you can feel the electricity in the air when LeBron gets the ball. He is good bounce.
Smith kicks to James. And they double up James. Smith for 3. Another 3 for Cleveland.
Just an example of what's set.
Get a chance to check out LeBron James. Last season, he played outstanding. 6th in assists, 8th in scoring, and he was such a reliable option offensively.
Last season, as you mentioned, top 10 in assists, just does a great job of getting everyone involved. Oh!
Goodness!
Wow!
And there's no question that James is one of the best
Outside Rose. Back to LeBron. And LeBron throws it down.
Hey, Kevin, the vision by Rose, right? Hits the open.
Rose against Irving. In the corner, it's Hayward. Good, and the assist goes to Irving.
This period to try to keep them in it.
LeBron with it. He kicks it to Thompson. And it's Thompson with the jam.
Well, Thompson's athleticism allows him to finish with power.
With the three. And that's it for the third quarter. Both teams scoring well as we head to the fourth. Cleveland ahead, leading by 8. And after a quick break, we're going to come right back with the start of the fourth quarter.
On the glass.
And Greg, the jam and the follow gets their whole bench jumping. Look at them. They are, Greg, just what the doctor ordered, huh? Some high-flying annex to narrow the deficit.
Yeah, and an example of why you want to let the game come to you. The opening presented itself. He converted in a big way.
Thompson. Good, and the assist goes to LeBron. So it's Boston now. They trail by 9 points. Morris with the bucket.
Yeah, the D with very little pressure on their perimeter shooters. 3 of the last 5 baskets they've allowed have been from beyond.
The drive by LeBron. For 3, Smith buries the long-range jumper. And the Cavaliers lead by 9.
He's hit 4 now from behind the arc, 2 in each half, making an impact.
Boston's gotten 3 of their 6 three-pointers to fall here in the fourth. Picked by Horford. There's a good screen. Irving for 3. And the Celtics hit. 5 on the clock. Outside Irving. And Horford wide open. He shoots. That 3 off the mark.
The defense not doing its job there. Left him wide open, and I'm sure he's kicking himself for not cashing in. Well, guys, his scoring has been maybe the biggest factor in building this lead, and he's got plenty of energy left.
Now Smart, picked by Horford. Here's Irving. Good, and Smart gets the assist.
Now that 3-ball dropping for him. The defense should have done more on that last play.
Here's LeBron. Thompson. No stopping him there. Jams it in as he's fouled. Chance now for a 3-point play. Horford. And so he's picked up his final foul. And he will sit for the rest of this game. Brown is checked in for Boston. And Cleveland also making a change.
Complete consistent from the free throw line.
Hayward can hit.
And so far this quarter, he's been a little off on his game.
Yeah, scoring isn't coming naturally to him right now. Looking a little bit uncomfortable out there. Incredibly reliable as a scorer. He's always looking for ways to help the team succeed.
Well, how about Jaylen Brown showing us his touchdown low? Skilled at getting high percentage shots in the paint.
And James throws it down.
And now as the clock ticks down, this is going to end up as a solid victory here for the Cavaliers.
In the end, they had a better shooting percentage, and that's what made the difference. Sometimes, things go your way.
Logical hit.
And, when you look at the huge impact he had, just a monster game for LeBron.
Boy, their ball movement was terrific, and I thought he was the key to that. This guy conducted the offense, kept everyone involved, and spread the basketball.
And this is how you close out a game, not taking any chances.
Well, you can't have any room for error late in a game like this, so they put the finishing touches in style. I love how they closed.
Smith on the wing, all sorts of time. Outside Crowder. Here's Thompson. Bucket's good.
And giving the fans what they came to see, a spirited performance.
Yeah, it really was. They wanted this home win badly, and they went out and took it.
So we see the Cavaliers taking the win here. Even early on in this one, it seemed like they were happy to be playing at home tonight.
And it makes a big difference. Once they started to really play in rhythm, you never felt like they had any doubts as to whether or not they were going to win.
And a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge, standing by courtside. David.
Thanks very much, guys. Kevin, what was working so well for you tonight?
I think we had a concerted effort on both ends. I thought tonight on the defensive end we really did a good job of stepping up and taking away their very good options that they have there. So they're a really well-coached team, but we had a great game plan tonight going against them on our home floor.
You really did get it done, Kevin. Thank you for your time. Back to you guys.
All right, David, thank you. And that'll wrap it up, folks. For Greg Anthony, Doris Burke, and David Aldridge, and the rest of our terrific crew, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. We'll see you next time.